As far as filming goes, don't forget to get yourself some. Just keep in mind that super view definitely makes the north, south, east, and west look that much better. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, sometimes just pay attention to the way something is filmed. That's why I've been trying to put forth my filming things, you know what I'm saying, what my settings are. Not only just to keep you guys in the loop, but it's to hopefully show you what things look like at what settings. Nothing good, nothing but bills. Why am I saying that? Well, because certain footage and certain videos that I've seen, you gotta pay attention to the roundness. You gotta pay attention to the arc, because the arc can definitely be hugely increased, which just gives an illusion of 500-foot jumps and 500 miles an hour. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and we're gonna unravel the Jaguar. It is such a beautiful day out today. I'm gonna take the Jaguar out and chance it. The roads probably have some salt on them, but that's what the car wash is for. Yeah, so let's go for a ride. So what you're looking at now, this is what's called Super View. The reason why I'm doing Super View is because I wanna try to get all of this. Like when I unravel the car, I'm holding the camera out the same distance that I was before. At least I think I am. It's not like I'm holding it out like this. I'm holding it out at the normal, comfortable way that I do it. But I've got a different mount on my GoPro. I'm gonna flip it upside down, and I'm gonna put the mount in my mouth. So this is going to be 2.7K at 60 frames per second. Why 60 frames? Because if I want to slow down the footage at least just a little bit, and I'm holding the camera actually really close right now. If I hold it like normal, I don't know, whatever. But 60 frames per second, that way if I want to slow it down just a touch, like the 30, I can. It'll still just have that nice smooth 30 frame per second look. That's why you do film rate. Film rate is with the intent of being able to slow it down. So the camera's actually upside down now, but I bet you can't tell because I changed it in, what is it, in post? Now it's in my mouth. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just kind of wanted to. Hopefully Jaguar is going to start. No. Forgot to put that on there. Oh, the car cover's leaving all kinds of junk on it. Man. Yeah, the trunk open. That's a good sign. There's sand in there. Maybe I shouldn't put it in the trunk. There we go. Now what I do is I walk over here, and I got snow right there, but I walk over here, I grab the door, right? And I open it. And just as I open it, guess what I do? I shut this camera off and I stick it in the car, and then I reclose the door and then open it again so that you kind of get like that seamless entry. I'm just trying to show you stuff. Oh, right by the snow thing. Ooh. That didn't make it fun. So I got a pile of snow that's next to the car. Now here's the difference. I've switched the frame rate. I've switched the way the camera was like field of view or whatever the heck you want to call it. So now we're at 2.7K at 30 frames per second. Why? because what it does is 2.7 at 60 takes up a lot more memory and battery. 2.7 at 30 kind of takes up maybe like half of that, kind of, if you get what I'm saying. It's not realistically half because it's still using, you know, good battery power, but just trying to show you like these little tiny differences. Let's pray the Jaguar starts. Flawless. Absolutely flawless, man. This car is actually, I really like this car. I really do. I know it's messed up to say, but I don't know, man. I am like, for years, like what I drove were like Camaros, Firebirds, Trans Ams, you know what I mean? Like in Big Black, like that's what I drove for years. And then for some reason, just this car. I mean, everything about it. I think point blank, the fact that it was only 275 bucks and it was basically rescued from death. So here's the car right here. It's a 2000 Vanden Plus or whatever the heck it's called. Black Jaguar with BMW wheels right now. It's been sitting for about, I don't know, too long. And apparently it was going to go to the car crusher, so I figured I would scoop it up. For the amount of money that it was next to nothing. We'll talk about that later. But I just wanted to show at least the condition of the car. Just a bunch of garbage inside, stuff like that. Obviously dead battery. I don't know what all that junk is, but we'll see. So this is how it sits right now. And we're going to get this thing home and see what we can do with it. It was rescued from a stinking going to a graveyard, or going to a morgue, actually. This thing was literally on its way to a morgue. Maybe that's why I have like a certain like affinity. I use that word affinity. Yeah, kind of like the company Hobao. I've got an affinity for them. Same thing, you know what? There's some other things that I have affinities for. But anyways, yeah, that's it. Just showing you some stuff, going about my day. I gotta go over to the post office right now and go check and see if there's any mail. There probably isn't any mail because I've already picked up. But there might be something in the mail over there at the spot. So we're going to go check it out. See you in a bit. I don't have to do that. I can just shut it off like this. Use my phone. Now just pay attention to the sides. How fast these cars on the left-hand side look like they're passing me. Looks like they're going wicked fast. When in reality, they're not. So right now, I'm going 50. Now, does that look like 50 to you? It's on the left-hand side. And here comes an oncoming trash truck. Thing blew by me at like 200 miles an hour. So something that I had most recently noticed while driving Jaguar was that sounds like Jaguar is going to need a brake job. Guy looks like he's got a beret on. Here we are. Let's see what we got. See? I got it in my mouth. In the mouth again. See how I do that? So I got in the car, set up the camera, framed it. Here we are. Let's see what we got. See how I do that? So I got in the car, set up the camera, framed it, made sure it was all set, got out, hit the record or got out, and then like got back in the car to kind of like complete the story. I think that's the hard thing that when you're making, at least for me, when you're making certain kind of content, there needs to be like a way that you do things, a way to like create the story so that it looks right. You know what I'm saying? Like the tough part is now when I watch movies, you know what's really bad? Is to realize, now I'm not in the movies, and I do know somebody that is in the film industry personally, and that individual, I've learned a lot of just little things just from him that, I don't know, man, you just don't think about. And now there's that odd realization of how much work goes into making a movie or making a short clip or something that you call consumable. Now, there might be a lot of people that, you know, there's no way in heck that they're gonna watch something like this because this isn't the content that they came here for. But yeah, so yeah. So now what you're seeing is 30 frames per second, 2.7K, I believe, yeah, and it's linear. You can see the difference because now the camera is basically in the same spot that it was before, but you're not seeing dashboard now. And if there were oncoming cars, wow, the bridge is locked up. Oh no, glad I'm not going that way. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. And right now, the camera is shaking all over the place. That's crazy. But it looks nice and smooth, doesn't it? That's the part that's crazy. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch it to wide. Camera's in the same exact position. Now we're at wide. So this is giving you a wider field of view. You know, you can see a little bit more dashboard, and you can see a little bit more of the left to right. I'm gonna switch it to super view now so you can see what that does. Pay attention to the edges. I'm not gonna change my speed. I'm going like 64 or 2 or something like that. So now this is super view. Still going the same exact speed. Looking at it, going about 64-ish. Pay attention to the sides, and obviously you can see more dashboard. So it's just showing you the differences of sometimes why maybe if you're watching a small car coming your way, that thing looks like it's traveling 100 miles an hour when it's actually not. Or if it's in a jump, it looks like it just jumped 500 feet, in which it's not. Although some people out there do jump their cars like absolutely crazy, but I mean, even my jump, oh, potholes, man. I hate potholes. See, now I'm going like 65. 66, oh, sorry, 67. 68, oh. Gotta get up to 70 to pass this, whatever the heck this is, fake Hummer. I'll see it when I see it. Wish I knew why this guy was on that side of the road. Kind of not making any sense. One thing that, when you're a New Englander, They say, as far as the weather goes, just wait, because it's gonna change in a few. We went from like sunny weather to like clouds, and it looks like it's gonna be like a hurricane or a tornado.
I can't get it in the neutral. Okay. It's gonna have to be on the truck like that.
Now that it's on here, now at least I can look underneath it. So I'll see you guys there. Okay. All right, thank you. That's it. I'm out. Following that bad boy right there. If you want to drop it right there, that's good. That way I can move it around. I got all kinds of projects. You can go look at it if you want. You can, I mean, how can you not, you know? Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a girl thing too. Yeah? My mother used to race it in New England Dragway. Really? 68 Firebird, 400 4-speed. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage. So wait. It's all oil all over the lens. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and I just had, I think, an amazing rip with the Traxxas Slash VXL 4x4 short course truck, man. I gotta say that thing does really surprise me. Now, I did realize in wet snow, it's definitely not a good vehicle to run in wet snow, but it still survived. The temperatures are kind of a little up right now. So what are we looking at for temperature right now? Hey Google, what's the temperature?
In Plymouth, it's currently 42 degrees.
Wow. Oh, that's it? That's all you want to say? 42 degrees. I can definitely tell it's nice and warm out. So, I'm not sure what vehicle I'm going to take out next, because it's not really a dirty situation, but could the Kraton benefit from jumping off of that snow jump out front? Or could that be damage? You know what? That could possibly be damage. There were a lot of pavement landings that Slash took on that I don't think... Yeah, I don't think that I don't think the Kraton could take that. I even think the DB Pro might get hurt. So, anyways, this is RC Guy Garage. I was out ripping it. What are you doing today? And what I will say is I definitely now understand what the Cali Lean is all about. If you want to know what the Cali Lean is, make sure you watch this complete entire episode from RC Guy Garage running the Traxxas Slash.